Hey there! I am really delayed in doing this video. I was in Florida for 2 weeks. We took the RV for the very first trip on the road. So we were a week in Miami, went down to Key West, and then spent some time with my nephews in Florida, and just got back to Texas in time for me to start a new job. So a lot of things have been going on, and I missed doing an update in June, but we are now less than a week shy of my birthday and just hit my 4-month anniversary. And for dramatic effect, I'm going to let my hair down, because if you saw the last update at 2 months, you will notice this is now kind of the story of the magically shrinking hair. Now, I knew it was going to shrink, okay? But I don't think I realized that it was going to shrink this much. So, we spent a lot of time in the ocean when we were in Florida, and on the way back, stopped in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And so I was, a lot of salt water. I was in the sand and in the sun. So it is true. It really works. I think it shrunk 2 inches in one day at some point. But the one really good thing that has been happening is some of my ends are starting to already start to blunt themselves. So I obviously haven't done anything to help this process along with. Oh, this is a crazy one. But that's kind of exciting. So I have, some really rounded edges, and I could try to find them in here, but God knows if I'm going to be able to show you. But some of them are really doing, doing their work. And is that the same one I just showed you? I don't know. But it has been exciting to watch them change, and also a little scary. I said, I just started a new job, so it's really kind of been about how do I, still maintain professional, but obviously I'm not gonna rush the process any, so they are still very much doing their own thing. But everything that was, I had a lot longer in the back and obviously layered in the front, so it's now almost all the same length. I've had this one really long dread. It's finally starting to catch up with everybody else, but for a while it was kind of hanging way down here. So you miss, a lot of the changes from last month, because I think really that was when the dramatic everything started happening. But I'll just spin around real quick. I have some real skinny ones and some, fatter ones. And then under here, it's literally just like a ball of hair. So, it's probably only an inch long in the back there. So I'm hoping, I don't even know how it could shrink anymore, really. But probably, I guess, these sides really could. But we're starting to, this is my favorite one right now. You can see it. Which, again, this one's changing every day too, but it's been kind of funky, so. Did I show you the right one? Maybe it's this one. But I'm just eager to kind of see what happens, and I tried to take some photographs while we were traveling, so at least I have some stills from closer to the 3-month range. But, as it goes, I'm just going to be getting busier. I'm working full-time and doing hospice social work, so I'm sure my mind is going to be elsewhere most days than worrying about my silly hair. But pretty much everything from that 2-month video I did, kind of what I've learned so far, everything is holding true. So I'm still, washing about once a week and using my spray, and obviously lots of salt water, did have some effect. So this is short and sweet, and I'll be back next month, a year older, and yeah, maybe some new changes as far as work and life, and we're going to be finally settling into living back closer to Houston. So excited and nervous, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks. Bye.